Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing West Ham United versus Manchester United match preview. So the game is going to be an away game. It's going to be on Sunday, May 7th. So we're just doing a quick preview on the opposition. My predicted 11, the 11 that I think Eric Ten Hag is going to pick. My preferred 11, which won't be too dissimilar to the manager because I really like him. Unlike days with Ole, when I used to have a completely different predicted 11 and preferred 11, but with Eric Ten Hag, more or less the same. So just wanted to do that as well. And we're also going to talk about David De Gea. There's a lot of things going on in social media that I'm seeing that I think we should talk about. So let's get started. So, like I said, this is an away game. Our away form this season has been really, really poor. We've played 17 away matches. We've won seven. We've drew three, and then we've lost seven away games. And as you can see here, currently against the current top nine, our away results are really poor. So as you can see, against Brentford, we lost. We lost against Man City. We lost against Aston Villa. We lost against Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle. We drew 2-all against Tottenham. The game that we should have won, we were leading 2-0, but then we somehow managed to bottle the lead, and then just last game we lost 1-0 to Brighton with that lead goal. So it is a little bit concerning, if I'm being honest, the away form. I think if we want to challenge, you know, for anything next season, we have to do better. Eric Ten Hag has managed to do really well and has made Old Trafford our home, a fortress, but unfortunately, our away record has not been very good this season. The I'm not going to blame anyone right now because we all know that it's the manager's first season, but fingers would be pointed at the away record, not by me, but by the outside media, and also towards some of the players as well that are responsible for it. Um, so the thing that I really wanted to talk to all of you is David De Gea. So this season he has 15 clean sheets. He is in the number one position for the Golden Glove in the Premier League. He has the most clean sheets, and then he's also a record holder of like the most clean sheets for Manchester United with 181. A lot of people have been complaining about him, his kicking, his distribution, him not being a modern keeper. And like whenever I post a question or post a poll saying, are you guys, what do you guys think about David De Gea? Do you think he should, are we happy with him or do we need a new keeper? Almost 80% of the people want David De Gea out. For me, I still think that he can do a good job for Manchester United. He might not be the modern keeper that everyone's raving about, but I still feel like next season, uh, if and when we are in the Champions League, it's better to have him in goal instead of someone else that's less experienced than him. So for me, I'd probably keep him for one more season because I feel like there are more positions that we need to cover before we talk about changing goalkeepers. And I don't think there are a lot of like better goalkeepers than David De Gea in the market as well. We cannot buy like Allison or Ederson. They're not gonna sell us them. Maybe Costa from Porto, but then he has a release clause of 70 million or something like that. And there are other keepers, but I don't think they are in the level of David De Gea. There's like talk of David Raya as well from Brentford. He is probably leaving this summer as well, so a lot of people want him. But if, like I said, if we're in the Champions League and if there's the one-on-one situation, see against Neymar or Mbappe or whoever it falls to, I'd rather want David De Gea in goal because I feel like he can save us points. So I'm still saying David De Gea should still be in Manchester United next season. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, and let me know like who you want as a replacement. Diego Costa is an easy one. You're gonna say, yeah, he's done well. His kicking is good, but the people that have followed the World Cup, I think Portugal got knocked out of the World Cup because of his mistake from a corner. So it's not like he's perfect as well. So anything can happen. It's football. So I like I said, I see a lot of people complaining about his distribution, his kicking, yada yada yada. But I still feel like he has a lot of years in him. I don't want him to be in the club for like 5 6 years, but I think at least for 2 more years or at least a season, he should sign the contract, and I think he should be our number one goalkeeper for next season as well. So I'm gonna do. So this is my predicted 11. Um, this is the 11 that I think Eric Ten Hag is gonna pick. So no surprises here. David De Gea in goal. For right back, I think he's gonna pick Diego Dalot. For center backs, I think it's gonna be Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw again. And for left back, I think it's gonna be Tyrell Malacia. I think he drops Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Uh, Eric Ten Hag really likes to rotate his right backs. His We all know that his preferred right back is Diego Dalot. So I think this game he's going to be playing ahead of uh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. For the midfield, I think he's going to be picking Casemiro, Ericsson, and Bruno, and I want him to pick them as well. So as we know, like Manchester United, we have not lost the game with these three midfielders starting. So I really want him to select these three, and I think he's going to select these three as well. And then up front, right wing is Anthony, left wing Sancho, and then striker is Marcus Rashford. I am dropping Anthony Martial for this game. He did. I'm not. Yeah, he did play against Brighton, and it wasn't his finest performance. But since he is such injury prone, uh, since his injury record is not so good, I would want him to be rested. Maybe he comes in after 60 minutes, 70 minutes if required. And then I'd start with Sancho and Rashford and Anthony in this game. I'm also dropping Fred as well for this game. And I think this midfield would be well enough to beat West Ham. So this is my preferred 11. Like I said before, like in the Ole days, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So in the Ole days, so the previous manager always used to pick this similar 11 with Fred and McTominay, Harry Maguire, Lindelof. So I used to have a completely different preferred 11. I'd used to have like Pogba, maybe like Eric Bay or someone else in the defense. But with Ten Hag, I think I don't disagree with his 11 too much. The only change that I have is I would still pick Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think he should be our main right back. I think he played really well against Brighton, closing in Mitoma. So I think I would have picked him, but I think Ten Hag would pick Malacia and drop Wan-Bissaka for this game. So I'm going to talk. Let's talk about the opposition, West Ham. So they're 15th in the league with 34 points. Uh, their last 5 games, they have won 2 and then lost 3 back to back. So I'm pretty confident that we should do well against these lot. Um, David Moyes was the Manchester United manager back in 2014, I believe, if I remember correctly, after Sir Alex, and then 2013. I'm sorry, and then his record is not very good at Old Trafford, as the Manchester United manager and as the opposition manager as well. There is a record that says that Manchester United has, like, sorry, David Moyes has never beaten Manchester United. So I'm happy, and I think we should do well enough against these lot. So my score prediction. So we haven't been really, dominant against opposition when we play away. But I do feel like since West Ham is like really down the ranks, I feel like we should be able to do the job. We should be able to get over the line. So my prediction is going to be 3-1 to Manchester United. I don't think we're going to be like keeping a clean sheet, or because the defense, I believe, isn't the strongest. And then there is a mistake in someone these days. So I feel like we might not be able to keep a clean sheet, but I do feel like we should be able to win the game 3-1. Our strikers are not in very good form, but still, I'm hoping that the guys up top, play well and then score. I'm guessing for Bruno Fernandes and then Marcus Rashford to score a goal. So yeah, that's my West Ham versus Manchester United match review. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your preferred 11 or your predicted 11. Let me know your thoughts on David De Gea, and then yeah, drop a like and then subscribe. Thank you.